Hello, hello. Trying to get my paintbrush to unglue this thing. Hello, Queen Bosco. Hello, Caroline. Hello, Gary. Getting started. So I have this, and I'm almost done covering this canvas for my first solo exhibit. I had 10 of those to make, and this is the last one. I think I've spent the last 2 months going live to work on this. So I've spent many hours for this. So these are little dictionary pieces that I'm the one to tear them off. Wait. And this canvas is 16 by 20. What's going on today? No. Okay, I'll move to some other place because this is a mess. Hello, welcome to my studio. I'm live from my home studio in Canada. I've been working on these canvases. I have 10 of them, so this is number 10, and I've been working on them for the past 2 months. So this is just a background for my new series. This series is called Memories of can't find the word in English, but it's all based on testimonials that I collected. So 10 testimonials, 10 short stories, and 10 canvases. And the exhibit will be on May 14th here in my hometown. My very first solo exhibit, so that's very exciting. I'm pouring all my soul and time into this project, hoping that it will be a step up in my artistic career and will open new doors for me. You can ask me questions if you'd like. A lot of people seem to really enjoy just watching. Just, it's like a meditation almost, where you just focus on slowly adding like the little pieces of paper. So I prep those first. These are dictionary pages, and I always look at both sides to pick the best side and to make sure that I get as much ink. So I use the side that has the least space, white space on it, because I want my canvas to feel really full and busy and complete. Thanks for the likes. It helps bring more people to this live. This year I'm really invested in not only creating more, but also getting more visibility for my work, so that maybe it will open new doors for me. I'm looking for any type of opportunity to build my career. So exhibit opportunities or residencies, patrons, I started working on these 10 canvases in January. I've been gluing all these little pieces for the past 2 months, and I'm almost done because this is Canva number 10. And after doing this background, I still need to work on the short stories. I have 10 to write, and I'm working on number 4 right now. And afterwards I'll be doing the painting on top of these backgrounds. So if you want to be here live to see that, I think it's going to be very fun. So make sure you follow my profile. What did they come from? The paper comes from a dictionary. So since I'm an author and I'm also a visual artist, I always felt like I was executing like 2 different careers. So trying to build an author career and trying to build an artistic career. And so I was looking for a project where I could be blending those 2, so that this project can advance both my writing career and my visual arts career. So it made a lot of sense for me to use the dictionaries to create a link between the short stories and the paintings. Oh, thanks. I got a heart. And Dr. Lucille, hello, thank you. I want my art to raise questions and conversation. I want to create things that are not just nice looking. I want to have a message behind what I'm working on. And so this is what I'm trying. Bonjour licorne. This is what I'm trying to achieve with this one, which I feel is more original than the work that I usually do. And I haven't seen a lot of people, well, I haven't seen anyone doing exactly this, but obviously I'm not the first one to combine a collage with paint. But I feel like my way of doing it is unique, and the way also to combine with stories is unique. So hopefully this will allow me to stand out in the artistic community here, and maybe get me some new opportunities to do other exhibits. So you never know until you try. So that's what I'm doing this year. It is kind of a risk, but at the same time I feel like it makes sense to do it now. But it is a risk because I spent a lot of time on this, and I'm spending a lot of money on this, and just based out of hope that it will bring something in the future, which I don't know. So maybe in the end, this will just end up in the trash. Hi, Adriana. Yep, Adriana. It has been so fun though to have so many people show up in my studio every single day. I'm always impressed by the amount of people that want to share this journey with me. So thank you for being here. So I'm a published author since 2013, and I've been working on this specific technique in visual arts since 2019. So what I really like in visual arts is pour painting, because it's abstract and you get to work mainly with the colors. So I like that. So there will be a pour painting on top of this background that I'm building. I'm also planning to publish a book that will show all this content, and also write a little bit more about what I'm working on as an artist, and just taking more space and being more visible in the community. So it's my first solo exhibit. I'm very excited because this is a big step for me. I've been doing collective exhibit, and I've been going also to symposium. So I have sold a couple of paintings, but I'm not making a living with this. I only make a couple $100 each year from book sales and from paintings. So I'm trying to maybe make a little bit more money this year. Maybe if I get more visible on different platforms, maybe it will help. I also decided to add some affiliate links. So if you're interested in my books or my artistic material, you can click on my link and I get a couple of cents from the sales. So it's the same price for you, but it's just that Amazon will share the profit with me. And so I can use that profit and reinvest it in my next project. So I'm almost done with the gluing, but if you're interested, I'll be sharing also the painting part. So make sure you follow my profile because I'm gonna be off. I'm not gonna go live for, once I'm done with the gluing, I'm not gonna go live for a couple of weeks just because I'll be focusing on writing the short stories, and I need the short stories before doing the paintings. So I will come back, but just need to get some other stuff done. And I feel like the part where I'm writing is not very interesting. So I'm not going to be going live during that time. And also I want to create an event for the day of the show. So you'll see that also if you're following me. Oh, I'm off screen. So the basis of this project is 10 different interviews that I did with older people here, and I asked them to share their lives with me, and based out of these interviews I selected some of the details of their lives and created new stories. So the people remain anonymous, but I got really good input to get started on my story, so it's not like I'm starting with a blank page. I can't read it. I see the word foot. Yeah, it's so small, the little pieces, that it's hard to have. I see you have only 2 words, maybe 3, that are full, and the others are cut out. So I'm just picking random pages in the dictionary, and I'm not selecting any specific words. I'm just selecting the place where it has the most ink so that it's really busy and doesn't look like I have empty spaces. That's the look I was going for. Gonna add some more glue. I have a link in my bio if you'd like to buy this glue. Once I'm done with all those canvases, I want to put them all on the floor and take a picture. I'll be posting that because I haven't looked at the whole thing all like see, that's just one of the canvases. See, I have like another full one there, so can you imagine like 10 of those each, like laying on the floor. I just want to see what it looks like all this covered with little pieces of paper. So for the show, the paintings will be framed. So I'm using a very thick cardboard to do these. Since I'm investing my own money, I thought it was a good way to save a little bit of money because those are cheaper than actual canvases. And since I'm investing in framing, then you're not going to be able to tell that it's a cardboard. Let me know if you have questions about my process or anything art related. As an author, I have many books that are available right now. I have a link in my bio if you want to check them out. I write in French. French is my first language, and some of my books have been translated. Mostly translated to English, but I also have some that are in Spanish, Italian, and Portuguese. Okay, so I'll have to prepare more papers tonight. Let me just show you. I only have this little part here left. Probably need 3 more pages. How come some you flip and some you don't? Oh, the little page. Okay, so I look at both sides of the paper and I pick the side that has the most ink. Because when I tear them, like sometimes I end up with a lot of space on one of the pieces. So I just want to make sure that I have like the busiest side up so it doesn't have too many white. I like it very busy. So this is a bigger one. Belle, will the print yellow over time? Probably, but this varnish has a UV protection in it. So I'm just putting all the chances on my side. But I mean, it's not like it will last 2,000 years. I'll also spray a varnish on top because I'll be doing a painting. And so this will be underneath the painting, so I do need another varnish on top. I can show you some of the things I was doing to have fun and just to test my idea. So you see I've made some on a piece of paper, and this is my favorite one. So I was just experimenting different things, different colors. So this is one, and then here, that's the part I like the most. And this one, I don't like the colors. I think it looks messy. Those are my favorite parts here. And then this here. So what I'm looking for is a very organic shape. So I'm not shaping it like in a circle, which I have done. Sometimes I do that, but with painter's tape, I'll go and have a figure, or I've done a horse. But for this project, I want to have this random. So I like holes, I like things poking out like this. And this is another example of one that we did live. So people picked the colors and we just had fun during a live. And then here some of my previous work that I have framed in my studio. So they're looking for their next house. They just came back from a collective exhibit. I sent 3 and 2 of them came back. So they're still looking for their home. You can make sure you follow so you see what's next. I'm sharing my whole journey for this series here. Merci, je félicite la patience pour le background en papier mâché. Merci. Thanks, Mel. Thanks, Mitnick. Let me show you some of the books I've written. I'm really big on nonfiction. So the 1-year plan is when you have too many ideas at once, like I did, and I developed this for myself. And then I decided to share it with other people that might live with the same problems. I have Mind Your Brain, when you find questions that you can journal on, because we often expect other people to tell us what we need, but why not be honest with ourselves and dig deeper into ourselves. Positive affirmations for women. And then this young adult urban fantasy. So I'm working on another young adult fantasy book with witches. That's probably my next thing in 2026. That's it for today. Make sure you follow. You can support me through my affiliate links also on my profile to buy my books or to buy the material like this one. And you can also follow me on YouTube. Bye. Take care.